Welcome to our video exploring 20 overexploited wildlife experiences in Mexico. In this eye-opening content, we'll delve into various activities that may seem exciting on the surface but raise significant ethical concerns regarding animal welfare and conservation. From swimming with captive dolphins to holding sloths for photos, we'll highlight the impact these experiences have on wildlife and the environment. Join us as we shed light on these practices and encourage more responsible tourism in Mexico. 1. Swimming with captive dolphins, various locations. Swimming with captive dolphins is often advertised as a magical experience for tourists, but the reality is far from enchanting. Dolphins in marine parks are taken from their natural habitats and forced to live in small tanks, which can lead to immense stress and health issues. These intelligent creatures are often required to perform tricks and interact with humans multiple times a day, disrupting their natural behaviors. The lack of socialization with other dolphins can also lead to psychological issues. Many dolphins are captured from the wild, contributing to the decline of local populations. Tourists might not realize the toll this takes on the dolphins, as they are often unaware of the conditions behind the scenes. 2. Sea turtle hatchling releases, Riviera Maya, Oaxaca. Sea turtle hatchling releases are marketed as conservation efforts, yet not all programs are ethical. While some organizations genuinely aim to protect these vulnerable creatures, others mishandle the baby turtles for the sake of tourist attractions. Tourists are often allowed to hold and release the hatchlings, which can be stressful for the turtles and reduce their survival chances. Improper handling can lead to injury or even death for these fragile creatures. The presence of large crowds can disorient the hatchlings, sending them in the wrong direction. Such activities can disrupt natural behaviors and threaten the overall well-being of the species. 3. Petting jaguars and pumas, Cancun, Playa del Carmen. The opportunity to pet jaguars and pumas might seem thrilling, but the reality is grim. These magnificent animals are often drugged to keep them docile for photo opportunities. They are forced to live in small enclosures, devoid of any natural environment, and suffer from severe stress and malnutrition. The constant handling by tourists is unnatural and harmful to their well-being. This exploitation not only affects the animal's health but also undermines conservation efforts for these endangered species. Many tourists are unaware that their interactions are contributing to the suffering of these majestic creatures. 4. Riding captive elephants, Puerto Vallarta, Cancun. Elephant rides are a popular attraction in some areas of Mexico, but they come with a heavy price. The elephants used for these rides are often subjected to harsh training methods to make them obedient. Mexico lacks strict regulations on elephant welfare, resulting in poor living conditions for these gentle giants. They are frequently kept in small enclosures and deprived of the social interaction they need with other elephants. The constant rides and heavy workload can lead to injuries and chronic health problems. Tourists may not realize the cruelty behind this seemingly fun activity. 5. Visiting crocodile farms, Tamaulipas, Quintana Roo. Crocodile farms are often promoted as educational experiences, yet they exploit these ancient reptiles for tourism and commercial purposes. Crocodiles are kept in overcrowded enclosures, where they lack the space to move freely and exhibit natural behaviors. Many farms breed crocodiles specifically for tourist entertainment, and once they outlive their usefulness, they are often killed for their skins. This practice raises ethical concerns about animal welfare and conservation. The focus on profit rather than genuine conservation efforts is detrimental to the species' long-term survival. 6. Stingray encounters, Cozumel, Isla Mujeres. Stingray encounters offer tourists the chance to touch and feed these fascinating creatures, but such activities can have adverse effects. The constant handling by humans can stress stingrays and alter their natural behavior. Feeding them disrupts their regular diet and can lead to health issues. Additionally, the presence of tourists in their natural habitats can damage marine ecosystems, affecting not just stingrays but other marine life as well. Ethical concerns arise as tourists unknowingly contribute to the degradation of these delicate environments. 7. Whale shark tours with overcrowded boats. Isla Holbox, Isla Mujeres. Whale shark tours attract many visitors eager to see these gentle giants up close, but overcrowded boats can cause harm. Many tours ignore guidelines, leading to boats chasing and surrounding the whale sharks, causing them stress and potential injuries. Ethical tours adhere to strict guidelines, limiting the number of boats and maintaining a safe distance from the animals. Overcrowding not only disrupts the whale shark's natural behavior but also poses a threat to their well-being. Tourists should be aware of the impact their presence can have on these magnificent creatures. 8. Visiting private zoos. Mexico City, Guadalajara. Private zoos in Mexico often house exotic animals obtained through illegal trafficking. These facilities lack the resources to provide adequate space and veterinary care for the animals. Many of these zoos prioritize profit over the welfare of their inhabitants, leading to poor living conditions. The illegal trade of wildlife exacerbates the decline of endangered species, undermining conservation efforts. Tourists might be unaware that their visits support unethical practices and contribute to the suffering of captive animals. 9. Holding sloths for photos. Riviera Maya, Cancun. Holding sloths for photos is a common tourist attraction, but it can have severe consequences for these solitary creatures. Sloths are easily stressed by human contact, and constant handling can lead to premature death. Their diet and habitat needs are often neglected, resulting in poor health and high mortality rates. The practice of using sloths for photo opportunities is not only unethical but also detrimental to their well-being. Tourists should be informed about the impact their interactions have on these gentle animals. 10. Bullfighting spectacles. Mexico City, Guadalajara, Mérida. Bullfighting is a cultural tradition in Mexico, yet it involves severe cruelty and suffering for the animals involved. Bulls are tortured before being killed in the ring, enduring immense pain and stress. Despite its cultural significance, bullfighting raises ethical concerns about animal welfare and cruelty for entertainment. Tourists attending these spectacles might not fully understand the extent of the suffering involved. The practice continues to spark debate over the balance between cultural heritage and ethical treatment of animals. 11. Dancing monkeys on the street. Tourist areas across Mexico. Street performances featuring dancing monkeys are a common sight in tourist areas, but these animals are often abused and exploited. Many monkeys are taken from the wild, chained, and forced to perform under harsh conditions. The constant exposure to noise and crowds is stressful for the animals and can lead to health issues. The use of monkeys for entertainment raises concerns about animal rights and welfare. Tourists may not realize the impact their entertainment choices have on these intelligent creatures. 12. Swimming with captive manatees. Quintana Roo, Veracruz. Swimming with captive manatees offers a unique experience for tourists, but it comes with ethical concerns. Manatees are social animals that require large habitats to thrive. Captive environments often restrict their movement, leading to stress and health problems. The constant interaction with humans can disrupt their natural behaviors and social structures. Tourists should be aware of the impact their presence can have on these gentle giants and consider supporting ethical alternatives. 13. Horse-drawn carriages in hot climates. Mérida, Cancun, Cozumel. Horse-drawn carriage rides are a popular attraction in Mexican tourist areas, but the horses often suffer as a result. These animals are frequently overworked, exposed to extreme heat, and deprived of proper care. The constant workload can lead to exhaustion, dehydration, and injuries. The welfare of the horses is often overlooked in favor of profit and entertainment. Tourists should consider the impact their choices have on the well-being of these hardworking animals. 14. Collecting starfish for photos. Isla Mujeres, Holbox, Cozumel. Collecting starfish for photos is a common activity among tourists, but it can have detrimental effects on marine ecosystems. Starfish are delicate creatures, and removing them from the water can suffocate and kill them. The disruption of their natural habitat can affect other marine life as well. Tourists should be informed about the consequences of their actions and consider alternative ways to appreciate marine life without causing harm. 15. Handling baby crocodiles and snakes, Chiapas, Quintana Roo. Handling baby crocodiles and snakes is often promoted as a thrilling experience, yet it can lead to high mortality rates for these reptiles. Many are taken from the wild or bred in poor conditions, leading to stress and health issues. The constant handling by tourists is unnatural and harmful to their well-being. Ethical concerns arise as these practices contribute to the decline of reptile populations. Tourists should be aware of the impact their interactions have on these creatures and consider supporting conservation efforts instead. 16. Visiting in regulated animal rescue centers, various locations. Some animal rescue centers in Mexico exploit animals by allowing tourists to interact with them instead of focusing on rehabilitation and release. These fake sanctuaries often lack proper resources and care for the animals. The presence of tourists can disrupt the animals' recovery and adaptation to natural environments. Tourists should be cautious and research the facilities they visit to ensure they support genuine conservation efforts. 17. Shark cage diving with baiting, Guadalupe Island, Baja California. Shark cage diving is an exciting attraction for thrill seekers, but baiting practices can disrupt natural shark behavior. Some operators use bait to attract sharks for tourists, altering their hunting patterns and increasing risks to marine ecosystems. The presence of humans in their natural habitats can have unintended consequences on shark populations. Tourists should consider choosing operators that prioritize ethical practices and the well-being of marine life. 18. Holding exotic birds for photos, Cancun, Playa del Carmen. Holding exotic birds for photos is a popular tourist activity, but it often involves illegal wildlife trade and stress for the animals. Many birds, such as parrots and toucans, are taken from the wild illegally and live in poor conditions. The constant handling by tourists can lead to health issues and premature death. Tourists should be aware of the impact their actions have on these beautiful creatures and consider supporting conservation efforts instead. 19. Hunting exotic species in private reserves, Sonora, Chihuahua. Trophy hunting in private reserves is marketed as a conservation effort, but it often involves the unethical killing of rare and endangered species. Some reserves claim to support conservation but allow tourists to pay high fees to hunt these animals. This practice raises concerns about the true intentions of such reserves and the impact on wildlife populations. Tourists should be cautious and research the facilities they support to ensure they align with genuine conservation efforts. 20. Artificial dolphin and whale shows, Mexico City, Baja California Sur. Artificial dolphin and whale shows are popular attractions, yet they involve forcing animals to perform unnatural tricks in small pools. These animals suffer from stress, health issues, and shortened lifespans due to confinement and lack of natural behavior. The focus on entertainment over animal welfare raises ethical concerns about the treatment of these intelligent creatures. Tourists should be aware of the impact their choices have on the well-being of dolphins and whales and consider supporting ethical alternatives.